No, it doesn't. I'm also recording a video. Welcome back. I'm playing Hammer Time, a deck that seems easy but is actually hard. Have you ever played Hammer Time, Jordan?
No.
All of your cards cost 0 or 1 mana, so you're inclined to think like, oh, this is a great hand. It's always a great hand. Can't have a bad hand. You can. Some of them are crap. This hand lets me start making tokens with Urza Saga on turn 2, something I am interested in. And so I'm going to do that. Hope that's good enough to win some game. Recording, not streaming. Yeah, I put these on. Also started a Rumble today.
Rumble?
Rumble. It's a YouTube competitor. I'm on Kick. I'm on every platform that has 9 viewers. What does Bobble mean? Most likely Dragon Rage Channeler Ragavan deck. He's looking at my top. This guy's toxic, stupid. This is Eldrazi-tron. Is this Eldrazi-tron? Do you know what deck this is, Jordan? This is modern. Yeah, it's going to be an Urza's something pile, but who knows which one. I don't know if there's, I just want to push 6, so I'm going to just make this token. You don't name, you just pick a number.
What number?
It's 0.
0.
They put counters on the card. Hopefully my opponent can't just beat a bunch of Urza Saga tokens, but if he has like Ugin, I'm dead. Super dead. Oh, this could be
colorless.
What? Oh,
Ugin can't stop.
Yeah, I'm so used to getting beat up by Ugin with Rhino. So this is, I'm guessing it's probably look at the top of your library control. I forget what that's called. This is unbelievably unfair.
Lantern control?
Yeah.
Does Lantern control run Urza's power?
I drew this Sigarda's, no, they might. I drew Sigarda's Aid right as I'm about to go get a hammer and I can't put the Sigarda's Aid into play. This is unbelievable. What even really helps me here? I guess it's just a Shadow Spear because I can put it on. None of this is great. I'll get a Thopter because it's got 0 power, and if he does have Bridge, which I don't know if he does, but if he does have Bridge, that means I can attack underneath it with the, I could have played my Plains here to put my Sigarda's Aid into play, but I'd rather keep it back as my little secret, you know? Oh, he's got a Chalice on 0. It's a fun fact about opponent. That card wasn't going to do anything in my hand. I still get to feel stupid for it. Let me turn off auto yields because I need to equip this there so I have a mana after combat. I just like pushing 6. Have you ever played? So the deck seems very, very easy, but it's just not. Super hard to play. I probably should have, no, there's no reason to play the Sigarda's Aid. I guess I play the Sigarda's Aid next turn so that when Saga goes off, it gives me the hammer to put in on.
Saga's on 2 right now?
It's on 1. Spellskite would be a problem, except the equip only targets creatures you control. I don't even know if it's my best draw. My opponent has almost infinite. So I think I want to play my Sentinel. So I've got 1, 2, that's dedicated to making my Saga token. I'm going to play my Sentinel this turn. No, I need to have my Sigarda's Aid in play this turn.
Sigarda's Aid out for when you get the hammer.
So my opponent has enough mana that I don't think I'm going to draw a card off the Sentinel. So I'm going to justify. That does occasionally happen. Not you. Stay back on my thought. I'll make a token if he blocks, just so I don't have to deal with it. That also says target creature you control. If he has removal, I want him to use it on this token before I have something to put so he might have a Dismember here. So it's like a weird Ancient Stirrings is colorless. Have you heard about Founding the Third Path? Founding the Third Path? It's an enchantment saga that is literally the perfect card for Atraxa Neo, which wasn't a deck until like a week ago, but it's...
Oh, this is the blue saga you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, it is so perfect for Atraxa Neo form. It's just crazy. So let's see what this toxic idiot gets. His another inscribed tablet. Okay, all right. So I don't know what he could have here. Maybe an Eldrazi Karn. Okay, this is Karn for Ensnaring Bridge, I would guess. Ratchet Bomb. Ew. Ew. This guy is a bad person. Okay, so I need to yell at my upkeep. I think I have my opponent dead. Let's do the quick math.
Sorry.
Oh, is my Saga only on... No, my Saga will be on 3. So I'm going to make this into a main. If he has Force of Green in his main deck, but I should be able to go get a hammer and attack him for 10 infect. He knew the writing. He's going to have. So this deck has a Manitize in the sideboard, Jordan.
Countering spells.
Dude, when you get with someone with a Manitize, you feel like the world's #1 very stable genius, but it just doesn't happen all that often. I'm going to take those out because if the game goes grindy, I'm probably dead anyways. I'm only going to bring in 3. I'm going to bring in...
Why do you have different art Manitides in a virtual version of
the
game?
Who knows?
Just deliberately giving up advantage.
Yeah. This hand's great. It's got a bunch of things that cost 0 or 1 mana. Play your Bobble and then Chalice on 0, pal. I didn't need that stop in my upkeep last. It's better to have it and not need it than the other way around. I don't know. Might have been a reason to play my Inkmoth there. I don't think I'm going for a turn 2. I think I have to put... If I put the hammer in, I have 3 mana next turn. I can go white, can equip. I can equip. He's not going to use much damage-based removal, though. He's probably got... So go hammer now. If I draw a white source, I get to attack with the hammer on the thing next turn. It's worth trying to roll the dice, because I am stuck. I'm stuck on white mana, so I want to get these out. If I draw a... What's it called? Obviously, I already have the 2 Pure Steals in my hand, so I want to raise my artifact count. Also, if he has a Chalice on 1, I would feel much better about having... Okay, now I feel smart. Once I said if he has a Chalice on 1, I'm like, that makes a ton of sense. Very pleased with this. So he's got to have some cheap form of removal. So I'm going to tap my Pure Steel Paladin, Colossus Hammer to my Memnite. I don't even... Did I need to make mana? I didn't need to make mana. I just tapped my Pure Steel Paladin. Okay. If the opponent has exactly Assassinate, I'm going to get so punished. Okay. Well, now I can't do that. Thank you for that. So next turn, I can play and activate Inkmoth. and then put my hammer on my paladin, get him for 12. And I also have the option of Stoneforging for another. Maybe I Stoneforge for another hammer and then win the game. There's two lines here that I could have taken. I think winning is better than doing what I just... Did I win the first game? Okay. All right, so he's going to have to throw away his Ballista to not die. Good as it's going to get, because the Ballista otherwise is going to make my life very, very hard. He doesn't have Tron. He's going to be able to put Tron together and make 3, 4, 5 mana next turn. We get to draw a card off the Paladin even. Equip here. Now, is there something I can do with this Paradise Mana and all this mana? Let's keep free rolling this. This is... Oh, man! You can't draw it up any better than this. So I'm a genius. Very stable. Unbelievable. Way to go, me. Just kept drawing cards until I hit that Shadow Spear right off the top. Goodness.